Hey everybody, happy Monday. Welcome back to the Sims 4 Through the Veil save file, and we're gonna do another build video. We're taking a break from the Volkov Andersons to hopefully finish these guys out. This house, this is the Westfalls home. It is mostly finished, except for right here. I mentioned the basement, but honestly, it's kind of just some bits and pieces of the house. So, you know what? Let's just start from the bottom. Okay, so, and I have shown some of this in pictures, not really in videos yet. Because they're a story-oriented household for those who have been around long enough to see that. Anyways, so this is their common basement. So the Westfalls are spellcasters, and this is their basement where they meet with their coven. What? Okay, well, first of all, I'm going to fix that because I had a aquarium there. I'm not sure what the heck happened to it. 1 minute. Let's just sort that out right now. I don't know where that one went, but yeah, I've had some issues with this home and this household before. I don't know if it's just sometimes the game decides to glitch. Sometimes it's like, it'll work. No, it won't. Think I kind of got it working, but who the heck knows? Okay, so yeah, for the most part, this room is complete. Yeah, I might add a few things here and there, but it's pretty good. I'm finding it something else that's missing. Yeah, I had this filled too, so I thought, but you know what? I'm wondering. Wait. Hang on, hold up. No, my CC is still in place up here, so actually, I don't know what the heck happened. Few things are missing down here in the basement, but that's okay. That's what this is for. We sorted out. Okay, I had a potion doohickey down here that was Elvira's as a child. Elvira? Electra. Okay, that's fine. Anyways, okay, hopefully... I think I did have a few things, but you know, it's okay. It can just... whatever, it's fine. So anyways, yeah, for the most part, this is all good. However, in my trying to fix this lot, because we had some massive issues, I got rid of some CC and then it, like, replaced it. So we're gonna fix that today, kind of make this a little bit better looking in the sense of a proper sanctum. For some reason I got rid of just certain things, but then the rest of the house remained untouched for some freaking reason. And also for a little sneak peek at something that's going to be happening in the story later on when I get back to when we officially start Through the Veil again. Felicity's little home. For those who have been around for since the stories before my hiatus on that one. Yeah. Somebody's gonna be in prison. Okay, so let me get rid of this stuff. Now, I know what I had, so it's not gonna be that complicated. Here. I had floating candles that I think I still have Okay, so we're gonna do... Oh, no, I don't want that high. We want these ones. Okay. Something like this, right? It's not perfect, but this will work. Okay, and then these, I know I had red. Kind of a thematic thing and a way to keep her being Felicity in there at bay. Right, and then I think I wanted... do we want something dark like that? Yeah, we'll put something like that. The theme is to try and keep her in there, right? We'll do this and maybe 2 reds. Make them smaller. That looks kind of interesting. Okay. Interesting. I've never used that. It's a rug pattern, huh? Interesting. Okay. And you might be thinking, Kit, what about a light? Yeah, they're not giving her any. That's intentional. Now, you might be also wondering, why haven't you fixed this, Kit? Because I got really pissed off. I was so mad that I basically couldn't look at this build for a year. I was like, I can't look at you. I played long enough to feel like, okay, for sure, it works fine. I can't stand looking at it otherwise. Because I was really happy with what this looked like. I was really happy with what I had down here, and then the build didn't want to work. And I was like, what the crap? Very demoralizing. And I'm not talking about my normal, okay, but yeah, your game stutters. No. As in, hours were spent, just hours on end. You know what? We didn't have any of this when I set this up. Oh, I don't want that one. Okay, hang on. But we didn't have any of these. This could work pretty well, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. We'll do something like that, and then 4. Yeah, no, I don't want the 4s. I want the 3s. Yeah, 4s are just way too dang tall. We'll do something like that. That'll work, yeah. Okay. And also, there's no way in or out. That's also by design. The only way you can get in and out is by teleporting, and the whole idea for the Westfalls is that they can't, no one's gonna know she's here. Felicity meaning. And she can't get in or out. Like, she can't get out. That's their thought process. And then they can teleportate, I think is what it's technically called, in and out. And, they'll feed her whatever else, interrogation. They think she's done a terrible crime. Blah, 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 blah. And my particular rug is missing. This. I had this. Yeah, I figured out these are okay. But it's the, The other stuff I think that I did get rid of that might be a little busy, but that's kind of the point. You know what? It's fine. Okay. But yeah. However, I'm sorry. She's the literally descended from the Witch of the Fates, so they're really not gonna be able to keep her from getting out. At least in a... I don't know if metaphysical is the right way to say it, but a metaphysical sense? As in her mind will eventually be able to figure out how to bust out. Okay, I could do that. Too big. Might work. No. Well, maybe somewhere else in the house. It's not bad. And I'm thinking this could work for something later, because it's been a few packs since I've been here. I'm just trying. See, I was so happy with this particular item too. Makes me so upset. But it's okay. I will get over it as long as my game works ultimately. See, I want something that's a little bit more open. Which is why I'm looking more at something like this, you know, something with a lot of space, something with lots of... Okay, hang on. What if we take you? No. Okay. How bad is that jut? Pretty bad. Okay. I need a twofer. No. Ooh, oh, okay. No. Okay, what if I just did this? And... because the whole thought is, like, a hutch for ingredients and the like, right? But I want a few more shelves. I guess I could just add them as I go. Okay, so then I had potion ingredients. I think it was a clutter thing. Let's... oh, right here. These. Okay, so... they're freaking huge. Oh, because, you know, maybe I want the itty bitties. Yeah, I don't know. I just want to get a little bit of semblance of normalcy, and maybe when I get back to playing, I'll fill this up with shelves again. Surfaces. I do want to add one thing, though. I like this one. We'll add that right there. And that, I'm not sure I vibe with. Okay, I don't think I like these anymore. I think everything for the most, that one doesn't really match, does it? We'll add something else. Okay, so I need something... we could do something like that, maybe. Okay. You know I have to. I mean, it's a witch's sanctum. It kind of works. High crate side table. That's interesting. Might be too tall. Maybe not. Okay, what about... Okay. For now, it works, I think. Let's do some sort of plants. Oh, absolutely, yes. Of course. Add that near the floor. Gotta have just a few plants, right? Something like that, and then... Ooh, I like that one. Alright, let's just find one for the floor, and I think we'll call it good for right now. Oh, wait. Let's add... just a few of those. Obviously one of these. Perennial. Ooh, that's so cute. Yeah. Sorry, not sorry. Maybe a desert rose. I don't really use these that often because I feel like they shouldn't be on the ground, but it'll be on the ground today. Okay. I think this works. Maybe a little bit more lighting later. Yeah, you know, it's fine. Is there anything in the department of wall stuff that catches my eye before I run off? Just a picture frame. We're gonna throw that right there, because I know I had some of these. That's what I had over here. Gonna do one of these. Mama. Gonna have one of these, so... a mouse in the wall. Ooh, that looks really cool. I'm trying to hurry just a little bit. I forgot somebody made me that from a stream. That was cool. That's something I do want to get into eventually, is figuring out how to make my own CC in the form of like photos and stuff. I would love that. Lady Mimsy Alcorn Charlotte. Oh my god, that's massive. Okay. I'd say, you know what, it's good. It works. For the most part, it's all good. Yeah. No, it's not. 1 minute. I had something like that. Oh, crap. No, I had, like a chest thing. I think it's a clutter item, actually. Hang on. I knew it was CC because it was part of the puffer head thing. No. Okay, what if I do? I don't have that, but okay, maybe I have a decent more than I bit more than I thought I did, but it's not like it's gonna take that long. And you know what? Even if it does, so what? Oh wait, no, this is what I had. I was like, that doesn't look right in this corner, 'cause it wasn't. I just couldn't find what I was thinking I had. Something like that. Yep, that'll work. I have never once used this broom arena, and I really need to put it down and just see what it's about. Mirrors, interesting. We'll do something like that, that's fine. Okay. See, it's these items here. I had all of these items, and actually I didn't get rid of all of them because these I know worked, or I thought they did. Watch me fix all of this. This is what I had. And it will no longer, you know, work. Who's to say? Okay, let's do one of these. Sell that, and let's put something else. What else do I want to put down there? Mushroom taper holder, that's interesting. No. No, that doesn't look like that would be a good idea. Okay, we're gonna do that. Just fixing a few things, you know, just nothing crazy, just enough. Because, like, the whole thought was to sort some of this out. Okay, and then... yeah, that's enough. Okay. Good enough. I'll fix later. So this, I don't know what I want to do with that. Still, I have no idea. Not a clue. He's an artist, a freelance art guy, and he likes yoga. She's a paranormal investigator. I could put a... and also, like, this one's his, so he's probably gonna have his own little room that he teleports in and out of to make stuff. You know what, let's just make it the same. No, let's not make it the same. And I can, let me just... and then the walls are not as tall. And you know what, that's okay. They can be a little different. Let's put the ridges and the gavels all here. I'm going to basically leave it like this for right now, because I just don't have any idea what I want to put down here. Something like this, that will work. It's at least got, you know, it's not just whatever. Now this is pretty okay, I would say. Although, what? Oh, okay. Although I do know the bug hit. Of course it hit. Yeah, of course it did. I don't know what that was, but considering it was Electra, probably their daughter. Alright, let me get just a few little windows of some variety. We'll get them... No, not these ones. What was that? We'll do that. And we'll have something like that, maybe. Ooh, hold up. I hate it. Let's just... Yeah. This way there's something. Right? Okay. So we got all this, and I want to put more plants and stuff outside, but for right now, this is what we're gonna have. Nothing too insane going on. Yeah, for right now. Okay, so then let me get in here and just kind of show you guys what we got going on. So, you know, it is meant to be more like a castle, but I don't have the castle pack. This is like a half bathroom. This is Ezekiel's office where his workspace is. They've got, this is like their fun space rooms, what have you. We've got the kitchen here. I still need to finish putting all these up. And I'm thinking let's put something of a, put one of these. Why not? I mean, it kind of works. And then we'll just put... Yeah, that'll work. And then, you know, got this as like a little nook and cranny with that, if that works. And then we'll do something like this. I'm upset. It's okay. I'll fix it later, right? I mean, if I have to, I'll just pull, you know, ultimately I can just take any of the Sims I want, put them in a different save file, age them up however way I want, or age them down, and get pictures there and just throw them in the gallery, and that'll work. Maybe. Will that even work? Do we even know if that works? Like, will the pictures save that way? Ooh, maybe that won't work. I gotta figure out what sort of covering should be on this. So, fun little factoid for you. I love windows. I hate window coverings. They are the bane of my existence. They drive me cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Because I never think about them. But, oh, that one's a pretty one. we'll do the red for this in here. Okay. So I know we've got several of these everywhere, it feels like, but it's fine. They're actually very proud of their marriage. I need to get some lights over here. You know what? No. I know sizing it down makes the lights go a little weird, but I'm just saying it's magic because, yeah, it's a magic house. Good enough for me right now. This is the back. Kind of just threw things around, still finagling as I want to. I wish the lot sizes in Glimmerbrook were bigger, but they're not. And this is the place that will suit them the best. So this is what I have for them. Yeah. I'll hide this eventually. I'll put plants. Plants fix everything. Okay, so now we have missing CC. I think I did the night sky. Alright. So, just a few different things going on here. So, this is like a little meeting room tea area. There was tea. What happened to it? Did I get rid of it? See, this is okay though, because I'm having you guys hold me accountable to finish some of this stuff. Or did I decide tea was stupid because, well, I don't like any of the tea. Why can't we have just something normal? I mean, I guess I could do this one. Not that they're, but it just something plain that doesn't look pink. You know? Why can't we have some gothic ones? Anything. But I guess we'll do that one. That one. It. Yeah. So anyway, meeting area, meeting space. And then this is Amira's room for seances. There we go. We have a game table. This is their bathroom for right now, and this is their bedroom. And then, you know, actually, let's get a little bit more light. What the? No, no, we're gonna do one right there. Okay. And then laundry is right there. It is kind of cluttered, but also it's how I like it. And then this up here is Electra's space. So she had the cat, right? This is her room. She grew up here. I've got to figure out what to do out here. And see, I really decorated it. I went to town. I had just a ball with it. Of course, the height going up and down was ever so slightly driving me mad, but it's fine. I mean, this is her childhood bedroom. She has not been back here since she left home the way that she did, which was not very good. We're gonna do this one. I don't exactly remember. I spent so much time in this room. I had such a good time. And then I think what I ended up having to do to fix the game being dumb and retarded and not letting me work. Because I knew it was CC. I figured it had to be CC, but I didn't know which, what CC it was. So I saved the build and I put it in a vanilla save and got rid of all the CC. And now it works again. So I need to go through the witch CC that I downloaded because I wanted more witchy items. And I need to go through my mod folder, just my CC, and just get rid of a few pieces that I either don't want anymore or I don't like. Okay. Get rid of that. What is... oh, okay. Herbalism. Let's fix... okay. Okay, we'll do that. And then... I'm not going to go super overboard again, but just enough. And I did test everything before. It worked pretty good. Like, everything was functional. I want different shelves now. Might go with the fungi because... fungi. And actually... where are the ones that glow? Can't tell if these ones glow or not, but... oh, I love them so much! Say everything you want about that pack. Most of the time I'll probably agree with you. However, the build buy... yes, please. Loved it. I'm gonna do this because she was very much a girly girl once upon a time. I'll just keep it as it is. Okay, get rid of that. No. Ooh, I didn't know those were glow in the dark. Alright, now... where did the books... she had some books, like, one of these things. Okay, what if I... will it fit on this? No. What? Well, where do I... oh, okay, never mind. She's got one right there. Never mind. Okay. Alright, we're gonna do that then. Holiday cracker? Why can't I put it on a shelf? That's weird. Yeah, let's just add it to the mess that is her... that. Okay. I did have a light. I don't know what happened to it. I thought I had a light. Ooh, maybe I didn't. Who knows? Let's just, put something. way too big. Might have been because it was a floating candle. Or maybe I didn't have anything. Who knows? Okay. It's okay. So yeah, her space. Oh. Alright. So yeah, this is, was her space, is her space. You know, not too terrible, nothing super duper crazy. Let's do... Well, yeah, let's do that. I still absolutely adore that. And I was also thinking I could put one of these over here. Or... what about this new... might work a little bit better. Kind of match with who she was or is, what have you. I want some of these. Just a few. Windows here and there. Okay, we'll do a bee. We'll do a butterfly. Okay, so this is her bathroom. I need to make it a bathroom. And we'll put a light in here, don't worry. I'm just gonna... actually, I don't even know what color it is, so no, the light's going in right now. I'm trying to get better, Lori. Sorry. Oh god, that's bright. Alright, so we've got like an off blue. Okay. We're gonna do something like that, and then... it's kind of like an off blue. I don't know. It's a bathroom, who cares? I say as I am decorating this within an inch of its life. Actually, I'm really not. Ooh, I could do something like this. Yeah. You know what? I think I will. Ooh, what is that? Okay, I really need to play with this mod. I need to play with it. I need to understand it. Okay, so... do I want to do one of these? Why not? Okay, and then we can do... maybe we don't go that far. But we can go with this. Yeah, and then we can do... this, and... oof. We'll do that. That'll work. Pink, pink, yep, okay, and then we'll put... we'll do pink over here. She liked to have fun in the bubble bath. Okay, and then put... Oh, not like that. Not like that. I wanted to kind of... This is the issue of building funky, everybody. You're gonna have the everything going a little wonky on you. Okay, I think I can get rid of that. No! Why is this so weak? The laboratory is not actually that bright either. Good enough. For now. I need to put all these in, don't I? Uh-huh. Okay, let's get a pink. That goes right here. Okay. Okay. Alright, and then we're gonna do 3 different products. Because we got ourselves a girly girl. Okay. And then I'll get like some sort of... Yeah, okay. And then we can do... something like that. Something like... Yeah. This can be like that. That can be like that. That'll work. Probably. Alright, no. We draw the line at a fancy schmancy. Actually, I could... No. Actually, no, I have a better idea. Okay. Yep, okay. Okay, does anybody else like decorating a bathroom like I do? Or do I just go a little crazy with it? My little cuckoo. It's okay if I'm cuckoo. You can tell me. Wait, they're not that big. Oh, they're not that big? Yo, I can use the... Oh my god. Okay, hold up. Alright, we're gonna give her that. She was very messy as a kid, teenager, what have you. She's still messy. Oh, you can't use them as a shelf? Oh my god, that's like fancy. Okay, so then, excuse you. Okay, we're gonna do like that. We're gonna put this right here, move this right here. It shouldn't be that funny. It is though. Okay, can we get... No. Alright, I'm gonna put it right there, and I'm gonna say that it fell from the shelf. And it just usually did, so she just left it there most of the time. Okay, so we need to get one of these down. I want it to be something like this. Because, you know, rope. And then we need to get some lights over here too. And the plan for this little spot is very simply plants, because open shower, water going everywhere means it's messy, right? But that being said, plants love extra water. And I feel like teenage Electra would have loved this bathroom. Thought about the citrus tree for funnies, because, you know, hey, you're taking a shower. Oh, hey, I just need some, just need a little bit, need a snack. Maybe that's going a little far. Okay, what if we did... hopefully they're not really clipping, but that'll work. And then let's get a light over here. We're gonna do stars this time. We're gonna do purple stars. And then... keep with the purple right there. I am so sorry we're going everywhere today. I would say that works. I need a little bath mat over here. Nope. That'll work. It's messy, it's chaotic. I can add one more plant probably. Said one more. I know I said one more. Okay, that's really cute though. Herbalists hangs, why not? Her mother probably would not have liked this, but I mean, getting something to drink. And then we're gonna add this right here. And one of these right there. And anything else? No, I won't add that. No. No. Yes. One of these. One of these. And, something like that. And we'll make it... something more like that. Okay, get me out of the bathroom. Okay. for simplicity's sake. Same floor. And I don't really know what I want to do up here. Oh, yes, I do. Yes, actually, I have an idea. It's garish as soon as you walk in. Something like that, and then we can do... I could do the Starlight Woods instead. No. Should we just commit? What if... Just hang on, hear me out. We go with more like this. I want to find something that kind of matches the color there on the bottom. That could work. No. That's the best, but it's just dark. You know what? Commit. Flowers, and then whatever that is. But this was her space, and they let her do what she wanted with her space. So we have to at least commend a supportive mom and dad. Right? Sure. Absolutely. 100%. Okay. Alright, so then that way, boom. That's okay. As for what could have been out here, I don't know. Ooh, wait, what if we put something? I just want to put a few things. Nothing insane, nothing crazy. She's been into plants for a long time. Make it more, a little bit more flush. What about... we'll do... something like that. Anything new in here that maybe I might have would have left? Maybe something like this. Maybe she got into this or tinkered with it, perhaps. Okay, let's... something like that. Yeah, that's okay. I'm pretty sure I passed what I was looking for. So I'm just like trying to think about just things a teenage witch might have liked to have. Oh my gosh. Ooh, that hurt. Maybe something like that. Can't really think of anything else. Or maybe that's, you know, it's okay. Maybe she would have had another desk, perhaps, where she did stuff. You know, maybe. And let's get some sort of, like, seating somewhere. And then over here in this corner, you guessed it, another plant. Or do I want a plant over here? I really don't know. How it survives over here, we will never know. I don't like that. Not for the whole thing. Okay. Maybe... No. One chair. No. Oh! Bookshelf. Yeah, I like that idea a lot better. Yeah. That'll work, right? And then... she had her cauldron up here. All of this anyways. Boom. That'll work, yeah. I think that works. Something like that. Yeah, okay. So, we also have this, so I'm gonna do something real simple. Also gonna put the shaded grass on this part and that part and everything on the inside is gonna be that for simplicity's sake because it'll work. Now I need to grab this again and do this. You know, this has bothered me for years since I've made this home. Just these hanging bits where I couldn't change what the top looks like. And now I can, which is just, yes, thank you for allowing us to paint ceilings. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Okay. Alright. Now this, I'm gonna do is the compressed earth. All of that's compressed earth anyway, because I came back and fixed this for a picture, and yeah. Okay. Well, what I thought was going to be a somewhat short episode ended up being an hour long. I'm happy with this for right now, to be honest. I'll fix the rest of it when we get to playing, but I'm going to mark this off as it's good to go. just basically kind of fixed things a little bit here and there. Um, you know, teenagers, eclectic space. She's got, a really nice bathroom. I'm very jealous of her in here. Um, you know, by the way, this right here is a medium pop art painting, and oh my god, so cool. All of that. But she's got all of this. We just basically kind of touched up and finished just a few areas. I don't 100% know what I'm going to do with this spot. Gonna give him his own space for this, and maybe one small guest bedroom, and then the rest is just gonna be hobby clutter probably. Maybe like a little small yoga studio for him somewhere, and yeah. Anyways, so thank y'all all so very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I have no idea what I should do as a thumbnail for this. Should I put the bathroom? I think I'm proud of it, but I don't think. So, what's the thumbnail? A bathroom. I don't know. I can't. I can't. I can't. I cannot. I can't do it. But yeah. Anyways, Friday there will be another build video where hopefully we're going to finish up the Volkov Anderson build. Or get it to where we're just one more episode down the line on that one. I would say is good enough. Is good enough, right? So yeah. Oh, yay! I can get this off my list. Mm. Okay, cool. Thank you all again so very much for watching. I hope you guys have a fabulous Monday and rest of your week. Make it a fabulous week, and I will see whoever I see later. Bye!